Hi friends, Suzanne here. Welcome to another Wildcard Wednesday video on my YouTube channel and blog. For today's project, I am featuring the Beautiful Butterflies bundle. It is in Canadian funds, $81.75. You get the Beautiful Butterflies stamp set, a embossing folder, which we'll use today, and a whole bunch of dies to cut the butterflies out. It is the first thing that I pre-ordered because it's so cute. So I inked up this sentiment that says, "Time to celebrate," with fresh freesia, and then with a dauber I'm going in with Berry Burst and really emphasizing the bottom of that sentiment and the word time. So I get a variation of colors, but a nice blend between the two, a soft blend, if you will. There used to be a technique called rock and roll or something like that, where you sort of just daub your stamp in and you get like this really harsh line. And if that's what you're looking for, fine, but that's not what I was looking for this card. So with my paper snips, I don't know if you own a pair of Stampin' Up paper snips, these scissors are very, very sharp, extremely sharp. And they do a wonderful job of trimming, fussy cutting out the sentiment. So I'm fussy cutting the sentiment, and also I'm going to do a shadow. So you've seen a little on my video here, there's some writing up in the top right corner because that little post-it note was the wrong sizing and I didn't want to confuse anyone. I sort of have the card base here, the mats and whatnot sized just so that for your own information, but I wrote down the wrong ones, so I'm just making a correction there. Hopefully if you wanted to create this card, you're going to write down the correct dimensions or do your screenshot or whatever you do. There is no PDF with this card. So yeah, I glued my sentiment to a piece of fresh freesia, and that is also the color that we're going with our card base. And this card is actually going to be it's sort of like a fun fold, I guess. It's a gift card holder. So I have scored at 2.5 and then again at 5.5. So this card base is 11 inches wide, 4.25 inches tall, and we scored at 2.5 and 5.5. Now this bundle, this punch, is also new from the new catalog. It is, I believe, linked to a what was it called? The Hugs for Love. That's the stamp set that it's linked to. It also fits the Bright Borders stamp set, but I forget what it's called. I need to look it up here while I'm gluing that down. So I see that I've just trimmed out a little bit, and basically this is where you're going to put your gift card. And I used a little bit of white glue with that so that, it's called To the Point Label Punch. Sorry about that. So I glued the edges. I found wet glue was better. And yes, I sort of screwed up my papers, and I think that's how I got a little bit mixed up. So anyway, the designer series paper is 2 3/4 inches wide and 4 inches tall, and the basic white mat is 2 7/8 wide and 4 1/8 tall, and that is going to go on the left side of our card, just right above the card holder section of this card. Hopefully you're following what I'm saying. Just follow just follow the video, because that's sometimes, the little voiceover here, I'm a little bit wacky. That's all. So here we go with, this is the middle mat. So it is, how do I explain this? The last mat is the Berry Burst one. It is 4.5 wide and 3 1/4 tall. The middle mat is 4 3/8 wide and 3 1/8 tall. And this basic white piece is 4 1/4 inches wide and 3 inches tall. So I always like to do the width first and then for measurements so that I don't get screwed up. I think that's mainly what other people do as well. But I will always share with you which way things are going at the beginning. So basically I matted this butterfly embossed piece. Again, it was from that Beautiful Butterflies bundle. It's the first thing I got, you guys, like literally. It's nice to see butterflies again that aren't all connected. This is a 4 1/4 by 4 by 5 and 3/8 inch card base, just a regular card front there. Now I'm going to stick that right on the front. I'm just going to make sure that I have adhesive along that left-hand side. It would suck if you put adhesive on the wrong side, so I always double check, and I'm going to adhere this straight in the middle. Then my sentiment is going to go on top, and I use mini dimensionals for that. I rarely use mini dimensionals these days, but that little shadow fussy cutting that I did, I got to be honest, it required it. So it's going not to interrupt the flight of the large butterfly. I think I've stuck down another butterfly in its stead. And now I'm using my multi-purpose glue. We often call this Tombow glue. And I'm dotting along the card where I want my bits and pieces. So this is called the Itty Bitty Bouquet Mix. Super cute. Brand new in the catalog as well. I encourage you to check out. I have a what do you call it? A supplies section in my blog. So, and you're basically going to be able to see all the products that I use today there or in my blog. And those fast links are going to take you to my Canadian online store. And I just got to say, I would love the chance to meet you and earn your business. Right now, celebration is on so that for every $75 that you spend. So if you bought this beautiful butterfly bundle, you would get one free thing. And there's lots of awesome papers and that sort of thing for celebration. So, and there's also a joining offer, and I would love to have, if you want to be on my team, I would love to have you on my team. My team is slowly growing in Canada, and we have a lot of fun together, and I love all the girls that are with me now, and I totally appreciate them. They've become friends, and I do appreciate you liking, subscribing, thumbs upping, all the YouTubey things, because that really helps me if you say you can't purchase from me. So anyway, thank you again for watching, and bye for now.